Ahoy, mates!
Hello, happy travelers!
Welcome back on board Disney Fantasy, day number 2, day at sea, for our Pixar Day at Sea cruise. So lots of fun on the horizon. Let's go ahead and get it started. Day number 2 begins right now.
Ka-chow!
Before we depart our humble abode for the day, I want to talk about this interior room because we've never had it on Disney Cruise Line, and specifically this virtual porthole. Thank you, Vanna.
If the price is right.
So far, I am a very big fan of this magical porthole. I'll tell you why. One, because my main gripe, or one of my main gripes with interior rooms is that you don't know what the weather's like. Like, you can't see if it's raining or whatever.
But this is a live feed, so as you can see, it is a nice and clear day, and I was able to dress accordingly.
My number 2 gripe with interior rooms is that it throws off my sleep being in that dark of a room. Like, waking up to natural sunlight is very good for me. I end up very groggy if I don't have that. And since this is a live feed of outside, it did that for me this morning. So I woke up very normally. So if we share any of those gripes, you'll be good with a Disney interior room.
Do you have anything to add, Dinoco?
Save the Dinoco.
Save the Dinoco! If you watched our Paris series, you get that. If not, before we go, we must activate the room so it's ready for screams. Wrong one. There we go. Nice. Now, based on the itinerary provided in the Disney app, there's not a lot of Pixar-specific things today. That is going to come tomorrow, as we mentioned, because tomorrow is the actual Pixar Day at Sea. But we're still going to find lots of fun stuff to do today.
We're going to start today with some fuel in the form of lunch, and you would think by the way we're dressed that we would be dining at Flo's, but not so. Another Pixar-themed dining establishment on the horizon. Cabana Unana.
It was quite busy in there, so we're not going to show you everything they have, but we're going to show you at least what we got. And I will say, one thing that's special about Cabanas is that they always have shrimp, and they had crab up there too, right?
Yeah, they do, yeah. Almost every day, I think.
The only way you can beat nachos and all you can eat shrimp is having a lovely view to look at while you chow down. Ka-chow. Ka-chow down. See, this was the fish I was talking about yesterday. This was the epitome of the lifeboat drill. I'm obnoxious. And this is how everybody looked during the lifeboat drill.
And this will be us the next time they want us to do the lifeboat drill.
Hiding in the anemone.
Anemone. How about some dessert that is Pixar themed as well? So of course, Sweet on You has a selection of ice creams and gelatos, sorbet kind of things for an additional cost. But at the end of the counter, they also have a selection of pastries, different kind of sweet treats, and some are Pixar themed for our special sailing, including the Lightning McQueen cupcake. Got some gravel on there. Ka-chow! And the Joyful Lemon cupcake, which is very pretty looking. We have a Sheriff Woody Rice Krispie treat, an Edna Mode marshmallow stick, Jack Jack's Cookie Dum Dums cookie, and then look, Toy Story letter blocks. Looks like they're filled with little treats, little candies inside. How fun is that? All right, we decided to get something sweet. Ka-chow.
To match what we're wearing today.
That's right, we got the car shirts on, so only match. We go with a little lightning and a little wooden spoon. We don't even know what all this is. I mean, it looks like, you know, the gravel candy, right?
It was labeled as a chocolate cupcake.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna be mostly chocolate. Is this frosting? Is that frosting?
Like a mousse?
It's like a chocolate moussey frosting.
Okay.
That is very chocolatey. I don't know how you're gonna feel about that.
Oh no.
But it's really chocolatey. What's down here?
Oh.
Oh, there's frosting. That's like buttercream frosting. It kind of almost looks like a red velvet.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Not gonna taste like that with a buttercream instead of cream cheese, but
It's nice and moist.
oh, well, that's good. That's probably the most important thing. Ooh, and we've made a startling discovery.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna take the toy off the cupcake and like keep it, you know, because it's fun. But it's not a toy, it's chocolate. It's like white chocolate.
That is cool.
Yeah, see?
Going the extra mile there.
Oh, extra mile. Because it's a car.
Get your kicks on Route 96.
96?
I can't believe I said that.
That was the most despicable thing you've ever done.
Until right now.
By the way, they asked if we wanted a box or a plate, so you can get a box or a plate, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Does it make you want to say something?
Save the diner.
Does it make you want to say something else?
Ciao. You know what I just noticed? Is that they have the Nemo's Reef, like the splash area right here, and it's right next to Cabanas, which is also Nemo themed.
There you go. Actually, this ship is perfect for a Pixar day at sea because of all those things we just mentioned. Of course, flows for eating. Over at the ice cream and smoothies, also Pixar characters. Mike Wazowski for the ice cream, Frozone for the smoothies and sipper drinks.
You know what? I'm gonna need proof of that area. Let's go over to the ice cream area, because I don't believe you. I'm gonna have to see it and taste it to believe it.
Oh, and as we're passing through, check it out. They got some fun souvenir, like, sippers, I guess? I like the little lanyard attached to the alien sipper. Can you get a milkshake in this?
There's a shake in my boot.
Somebody poison the water hole. Check out the Pixar one. Super cool. And we just asked and we were told these are $16 each. 16.
For 1.6, you can have a shake in your boot.
And since someone called me a liar, there's Mike Wazowski for ice cream. And here's Frozone for the smoothies. They're also selling the souvenir sippers here at the Frozone area. And also, get a Dole Whip here.
In the spirit of Pixar, can you do an imitation of Mike Wazowski with your ice cream?
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. You've got who's its and what's its galore.
Big news. Okay, so we're gonna do some shopping now. So I popped into the little Who's Its and What's Its that's over by the pool because I want to look for Pixar merch, right? Well, I didn't find Pixar merch in that store. However, I finally found a Disney Cruise Line adult size swim shirt.
Check it out. People are always giving us guff, like, you guys are on Disney and you're wearing your Cabana Bay or your Volcano Bay, and we always say, well, we would wear it if they would have it.
And they finally have it.
Finally.
I have looked on every single Disney cruise ship for forever looking for a Disney swim shirt, and I finally found one. I'm so happy. This is now the most coveted item in my wardrobe.
So I got a women's, but I also wanted to show they also have a men's rash guard type shirt as well. So good to see this. I love it.
Let's see what specific Pixar Day at Sea merchandise we can find. I don't know if these are always here, but obviously would be appropriate.
Those are awesome, actually. It's not flying, it's falling with style.
Speaking of style, I love this one.
Whoa, you have to get that shirt.
Supers of the Seas, Pixar Day at Sea 2023, long sleeve edition. Even has it on the sleeve there. Nothing on the back. Price?
$39.99.
$39.99.
Oh, it's a car magnet. Oh, I like that. That was just a regular magnet.
Some Nemo characters on there.
I like that a
It
lot.
almost looks like an ornament.
It does, but it's like a flat car magnet.
$10, $9.99. Well, I said it looked like an ornament. They do have it as an ornament. Oh, with different characters.
But look, it's like these characters. You can turn it over and it's Miguel.
Oh, okay, well that's better.
And little Chef.
Little Chef.
Oh,
and
this
Mr.
is
Incredible.
This
Okay,
is,
that's how you do it.
that's
right
like
there.
the perfect lineup.
That's how it has to be done. And these are
See.
$22.99.
$22.99, and then they have like the same thing almost as a pin.
Oh, it's a pin. Okay.
And do they flip too? No, they don't flip.
Those don't flip.
It's just these characters. And this is $17.99.
Okay, nice. Over here in the kids section, they got a "You've Got a Friend in Me" shirt, and this is $19.99.
Look at this. It's a Sully, and then you open them up, and there's a little Mike Wazowski and a little Boo.
Oh, so it's like a, what are those called?
The
Like,
Zoom Zooms.
well, yeah, but like a, what is it? Is it like a Russian doll?
Oh
Where you,
yeah,
like, stack
where
them?
it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
it's
cool.
like that. That's really
Ooh,
fun.
I like this.
That is pretty fantastic. How fun is this? Is
That's
that
like from Toy Story 4, I think, right?
It's not Toy Story 4 because
No, yeah, Sully and the
red
turning
on the
red.
back. Yeah.
And this is $84.99. So a lot of the stuff in here is not Pixar Day at Sea exclusive, but they have clearly made an effort to put a lot of Pixar themed merchandise in. Cars, Toy Story, all kinds of fun stuff. You have toys, you have t-shirts, like this cool one with Sheriff Woody on it.
I like that one a lot, actually.
I like Woody riding RC.
Oh, that's fun.
Woody's riding RC and Buzz is with him. And just to clarify, I showed the Sea Treasure sign a minute ago. That's where we went in and started, but actually the merchandise we're finding for Pixar Day at Sea is inside Mickey's main sale, so be sure to check there. Tonight in the Walt Disney Theater, Aladdin, a musical spectacular. We are not going to go see Aladdin tonight. One, we've already seen it on this ship. It's a great show. We would see it again. But two, we actually have some special plans for tonight's dinner that we need to go ahead to instead. So let's walk that way. And if you needed a hint of where dinner is tonight, there you go. In Deck 12 aft, the theming changes as we enter the adult dining area.
This is the wine that Skinner serves Linguini in his office when he's trying to get him drunk. And then we have the Chateau Cheval Blanc, 1947. This is the wine that Antonigo, the food critic, orders when he goes to Gusto's restaurant.
Oh, so cool. So a very upscale, luxurious environment in here. Very calm, very romantic, very intimate. Very nice. So we're already getting started here. They always welcome you with a welcome cocktail named the Colette, but we told them we don't drink alcohol, so they said it's okay. We have a non-alcoholic version.
And it's called the Linguini.
The Linguini, so it's jasmine tea, a passion fruit, and raspberry puree.
I don't even know how to hold this fancy of a glass.
Delicately.
Pinky out.
All right.
It's really good.
We have a window seat, which is a little irrelevant because it's dark outside now, but get a nice view of the aqueduct there. The water flowing and the rings lighting up. And we're getting started with a little chef surprise here. There we go. Now you can see it a little bit better. And they have two different ones, and one is foie gras, and one is more of like a cheese-based. And so they recommend you start with that one, the foie gras, and then do the cheese one, and all in one bite. Well, each one, all in one bite, is the recommendation. Open up. Oh, nice crisp to it.
So we just ordered, and I wanted to explain the menu a little bit. So they do have an a la carte menu, which I'm showing you right now. And you can get as many of these items as you want, but you pay for each of them individually. But, you have a choice in what you're getting. But then they have fixed menus, one from a French chef, which is going to be this menu right here. And then one from an American chef, which is going to be this one right here.
So you can see one's written in French and one's written in English. So if you go with the fixed menus, it's going to be $125 per person, no matter which fixed menu you get, whether it's the French chef or the American chef. Now Matt went with the French chef's menu, and I went with the American chef's menu. So we're gonna like get to see everything in this go.
We have another surprise from the kitchen too.
Sorry, I don't know exactly what it's called. It's like a palate cleanser in Okimbush. I'm sorry, I'm not fancy, so I don't know all these words. But we're gonna try it out, and we'll let you know what we think. Ooh, Matt's cracking it like a creme brulee.
That's what they said. Recommendation was to gently crack it with the back of the spoon. So I have to be very careful because I'm known for accidentally breaking things.
Yeah, don't accidentally break it. Like the dish, I mean.
The fresh cracked pepper hits right away. So you're getting that. The cream, there's a bit of smooth richness to it. But then you're getting like the lemongrass and ginger underneath. Just kind of bringing some freshness to it. Very light, but yet flavorful at the same time. So we have some sourdough bread here. And with our sourdough bread, we have 3 different butters. So in the middle there is unsalted butter, but served with salt. So chef's recommendation is to try it without, and then add salt to it as you like. On the left, we have a paprika butter, and on the right, we have a nori seaweed butter. And our official first courses have arrived. I have what essentially is like a kind of like a take on a lobster tail. I forget the actual name of it, but you saw it on the menu. Served with a blanc sauce, citrus, lots of good stuff going on here. It smells fantastic.
I have the asparagus, which comes with like a crispy crouton on top, like herbs, caviar on the side, and then this like foam that they whipped up and put on the plate for me. And I don't know, it's really pretty. That's like the fanciest asparagus I've ever seen.
And now our second courses have arrived. I have beet extravaganza. I don't remember all of the different ways. They do a great job of telling you what the basics are when you order, and then like detailed when they bring it. But there's a ton of beet stuff in here. There's also some pork belly they smoked for over 4 hours on board, and then they finished it with a coffee seafoam, which is an interesting take. But Chelsea has the really cool story with her second dish.
I think they said it was toothfish, and it's a very rare fish. Swims over in Antarctica, very deep water, like 2,000 meters into the ocean, cold water fish. Apparently it's like really soft and delicate, and they gave me like this licorice type of sauce to go with it, and then like some fennel kind of stuff on the bottom, and then a fried rice cake kind of thing, fried in charcoal. So I don't know exactly what we're getting into, but it's a very deep water fish, and apparently it's rare and very fancy, and I'm excited to try it. We got our third course, and for mine, this course is lamb. So right here is a lamb tenderloin, and then right here is a braised lamb, I think, if I remember correctly, with this sauce that takes 4 days to reduce, so you know it's fancy. And then like these like little ball things here are like garbanzo something, like chickpea and falafel stuff, and it smells really good.
So this is the wild caught sole that is prepared in a 3-step process. So that's lots of fun there. And then we have this like, it's an herb kind of crouton there for some texture. And then the sauce is actually a mussel cinnamon like reduction. Bonus dish, because I wasn't a big fan of the beets, they brought me some gnocchi. Which, hello, I love that. So, with the yellow wine sauce there in the middle. And now, our main courses, and I am so stuffed already, I don't even know how I'm going to begin this. But it's chicken, it's seared, it's served with raw and cooked vegetables to give you some texture differences, and then also served with the chicken sauce there. It's like a chicken cream sauce.
And I am really excited about mine because I am trying for the first time Wagyu beef. And apparently it's like a 5 grade, which I guess means that it's really, really good. So I'm really excited about that. And then they have like a beef Wellington over here on the other side. And they gave me like a little like dollops of black truffle and like a mushroom kind of sauce and more reduction, and oh, it looks so good. I'm really excited to try it.
The apricots will help soften the acidic blood on the palate. And for the honeycomb, if
And you just saw the cheese trolley that was brought around. This is a bonus course that you're optional to take part in. And I said, I am way too full. And you said, I'm not passing up French cheese.
Well, when you're at a French restaurant, you have to have the cheese, and I think little chef would be disappointed if we didn't try some cheese. But look, this cheese is orange.
Yeah. So he curated, they have more, but he chose 5 different kinds to give you there. And they recommend you start from the softest to the, well, not softest to the hardest, but like like, how would you say it? Like
they said to start from the mildest to the strongest.
There you go. That's terminology.
And they order it so you can like go clockwise around, and that's the order that you eat it.
You get some fruit there, dried fruit, and honeycomb as well.
Yeah. So fun. I swear, you get so many like little bonus dishes. Like you can't just go off of what you're gonna get off the menu. Like you get so many like other little dishes, which is why we're so full. Little chef, would you like to present the desserts for tonight? Okay, then I'll do it. So my dessert is a 65% Peruvian chocolate. Yes, they're precise, even to the percentage. They should just call this the kitchen sink because they named like a bajillion different flavors that's in this. It does have like some alcohol flavoring, like
tequila.
I think tequila and like Fireball whiskey. I know they said this is salted caramel. The outside is white chocolate. This is like an avocado mousse. So a lot of stuff going on in this tiny little egg-shaped dessert, but
very southwestern.
I'm gonna give it a go.
And forgive me, I forgot the proper French name of my dessert, but it's raspberries jubilee. That's what I'm gonna call it because that's all that's going on here. There's raspberry underneath, raspberry sauce that takes like days to make. Get the little topper there, which is awesome. They told me there's some aloe vera in here, which I really enjoyed at Enchanté on the Disney Wish when we did the dessert party there. So I'm super happy about that. And I also got some raspberry sorbet. It was a raspberry sorbet. Bonus surprise dessert. They said you begin with a surprise, you have to end with a surprise. So
We got surprises in the middle though too.
this one was served in a metal egg.
Like look, it looked like this.
And then
And it was like, oh, the egg hatched. Here you go. You get a
cherry and
pistachio tart. Yeah.
And then some chocolate. Did you say dark chocolate?
Yeah, they said homemade dark chocolate, and then like a homemade like apricot fruit roll up essentially.
Like a palate cleanser to end with.
Yeah.
Wow.
So cherry on top, we get like homemade chocolates and a silver egg and fruit roll ups.
All right, our meal has concluded. We're going to tell you all about it. We had to show you. They gave us some parting gifts.
Yeah, they gave us little lollipops. They gave us some to-go chocolates. Take a look at these. Ba-ba-da-bum. They gave me a rose. Which is
rose has its thorn, except this one.
No thorns. It's clipped and it's clean and it's ready to go. But I do feel like Senor Buzz in Toy Story 3 when he gets switched to Spanish mode. Is something wrong with Buzz?
You saw all of the food that we had at Remy. Now, a couple things we didn't mention before we went in. Number one, it is a specialty restaurant, so it's an additional cost, which we did kind of talk about the menu pricing, so you probably figured that out, but just wanted to make clear. Number two, it is an adult-only dining establishment, so 18 and up, that's it.
Correct. And number three, there is a dress code. It is more casual than it used to be. But basically like dresses, collared shirts, long pants, they say lifestyle shoes, jeans that are not ripped or torn. So it is pretty lax, but there are some expectations. No flip-flops, no bathing suits, no shorts, things like that.
I think the biggest thing to note here is the price. It is an expensive meal.
It's the most expensive meal on Disney Cruise.
Now at the end, when we're presented with the bill, 18% gratuity automatically added onto that, so keep that in mind. And we were explained that that is split between the entire staff. If you leave any additional gratuity, that goes to your specific server. So Michael was ours, was fantastic.
Oh my gosh, so sweet.
Request
so
Michael
nice.
if you can,
Yes.
but the whole staff was beyond amazing. So.
I will say you're paying a premium dollar for it for sure, but you are really getting a premium experience. That was one of the most enjoyable meals I've ever had.
Would I pay it again? Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Not consistently, because it is such a high price point. Maybe reserve it for a special occasion, an anniversary,
Yeah.
something like that.
You know, it's not something that you should do every night. Something special like that deserves a special occasion. It really was enjoyable, and I know a lot of times people are leery about doing a dining experience like that because one, maybe you're more casual like we are and you're worried about it being stuffy, or two, you're afraid of more of a extravagant menu because you have a, you know, not adventurous palate. I would say, you know, like to each their own and everything, but I would say give something like that a shot. And like with Remy, it's one of those things, it's an elevated experience. It's obviously very high end, but it's very accessible. They do so well of explaining the menu items. They do so well of making it comfortable and fun. They show you the hidden Remy's in the restaurant. And they make accommodations for you if you need it. So if you don't like something, if you don't like beets like Matt didn't, and they'll bring you gnocchi or whatever. They're so, and that's without asking. They just did that.
They were
It was-
insistent. I will say, our meal was about 3 hours long. Now, to be fair, they asked at the beginning, did we have any time requirements? Did we have anywhere we needed to be? And we said, nope, we're just here to enjoy. And they said, cool, we'll keep it casual. The whole staff is in on it though. Everyone comes. The chef came by the table and spoke to us. The maitre d' came by several times. Of course, our main server, Michael, was taking care of us the entire time. But it's such a dedicated, personalized service. They have conversations with you. They'll talk with you about the food. If you're looking just for something special, you want to feel like royalty, they will just take care of you. Again, not that stuffy environment.
No,
It's not exclusive
very
at all.
comfortable.
It makes you feel like you're somewhere, you know, you're royalty or whatever. I think that's the winning recipe.
Yeah, recipe restaurant. I get it.
It is formal night, and Minnie's all dressed up. Look at her, she looks fabulous. Look at the peacock feathers to match.
The chandelier.
Heyo.
And to match her outfit on the statue.
Oh right, and the carpet.
So she looks like her statue, Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle Minnie Mouse. How appropriate for tonight. Passing through the atrium, and look, they've completed the Pixar Day at Sea photo op backdrop thing.
Back in the room, and look, the towel animal kind of looks like Slinky Dog in a way, right? I think so. And they put this awesome cling onto the mirror because you know what that means? Tomorrow is the Pixar Day at Sea. Today was a lot of fun, and it was great doing Remy, especially since Ratatouille is a Pixar movie. But tomorrow is the big day. The whole reason why we came on this cruise, so you do not want to miss tomorrow.
Special character appearances, special shows, special activities, and a special menu at dinner.
I'm so excited. Tomorrow's gonna be the first Pixar Day at Sea ever, and we're going to get to experience it for the first time, and I can't wait to see what all it beholds.
And share it all with you, so we hope we'll see you back then. As always, if you're interested in booking your own Disney cruise, we can help make that happen. As travel agents, it would be our pleasure. Our services are completely free to you, no charge or fees or cost whatsoever. So feel free to reach out via that travel agent information. Remy hid it in the description of this video. If you've recently booked your Disney cruise, you may still be able to transfer it to our agency, also free of charge, and then we can help you the rest of the way. So we hope we'll hear from you soon.
Emil takes care of that part.
Yeah, exactly. It's a team effort, collaboration. But we're going to sign off for tonight. Hopefully we'll see you back tomorrow for the big day. But until then, it's off to bed. Off to the cupboard with you, Chip. That's not Pixar.
No.
Oh well! We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy travels!